Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you, the viewer. And today we will be asking spirit to guide you as to what you're supposed to be doing next. Okay, so we'll ask for specifically what you should be doing, and hopefully we get right into the details as far as what that looks like. We have three options to choose from today. We have the pink opalite for the first pick. For pick number 2, we have the piece of howlite. And for pick number 3, we have this piece of shungite. Now feel free to pause the video, and whichever stone tower you are intuitively guided towards, most likely will have the message for you today. Now, think of something before you get into your pile that you can use to confirm your intuition, either a phrase, a song, an item, an animal, a color, a number, whatever it is for you. And then this way we can strengthen your intuition and have spirit confirm that this is your pile. All right, so I will see you at your pick. You can select your pick in the timestamp, which will be in the description box and also in the pinned comment below. See you there. Hello, gorgeous. Pick number 1 with the pink opalite tower. Beautiful stone. We will get into your reading. Now we pre-shuffled the oracle cards. I asked spirit to be clear and concise in communicating what are you supposed to be doing right now, and to give us clear direction, specifically what you should be doing right now. Okay, so kind of like guidance from spirit, what you should be focused on, and hopefully we can get right into the details of what that looks like. So let's start. We have number 7 with the crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Beautiful. And we have move your body. That's definitely a clear instruction here. Literally, move your body. Get the energy flowing. We have Maya, number 1, the ancient grandmother teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Beautiful. Look at this picture. And like I said in the beginning, if you skip through, use your intuition to come up with a color, an item, an animal, an object, a word, whatever it might be that's going to help confirm to you that this is indeed your message. Okay, so we have a lot of reds, oranges, and yellows in this one here. We have an owl, which is absolutely beautiful, and then an Egyptian type crown. Looks like a scarab beetle on this ancient grandmother's, I guess that would be her crown chakra, which is quite interesting here. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. We have shamanic journey with the number 23 or the number 5, purpose, attunement, vision, quest. Her crown is also looks like it's glowing there, so lots of emphasis on the crown chakra. Beautiful white stallion. All right, and we have cave. Look at these colors, very close. Cave. I'm going to put that right over here. We have the 8 of Hearts, which is the equivalent of the 8 of Cups in the traditional tarot pack. Beautiful. Eight of Hearts. And we have music notes everywhere here. Mermaids playing the trumpet. Very cute. We have ship, number 3 or 10 here. We have balance yourself, direction, growth, and life stages. Beautiful. We have Omo Olerin with Sing. More music notes here. And some doves. It's beautiful. Look at all these music notes. It's beautiful. All right. And we have Can't Be Caught, number 10. And let's pull a few tarot cards here. Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 1. What should they do next? Clear and concise, specifically, what should they be doing next? What should they be doing? And one more, Spirit. Thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to do your reading today. I'm so blessed. Alright, we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 5 of Swords. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Give me a minute to tap into your lovely energy, pile number 1, and then we will get into what this is all about. Okay, Spirit is wanting for me to first communicate that there's been a situation here that kind of knocked you off your track. It's kind of left you with a wobble, but I feel like for a lot of you guys have been almost completely immobilized physically, and I feel like there's this space of trying to make sense of why something happened, how to move forward from what this is. I think Spirit really wants to highlight that this experience that you had, although not just and not fair, and for some of you guys very painful, Spirit wants you to know that you are strong enough to pick yourself up and move forward from this situation and not be hung up or stuck or let it allow you to stay immobilized for much longer. And I'm kind of getting this fake it till you make it type energy. Start with physical movements. Okay, we have move your body. The ship talks about movement. I feel like you guys are kind of getting inside your own head so much so that it's preventing you from everything else. So you might have gone hermit, you might be just not engaging, involving yourself in anything, and you're trying to figure out where to move towards, what to invest in, what should you be doing with this lesson, with this experience that you had. And I feel like you guys are also trying to make sense of it based on your outside world. So people around you, getting information from how other people might have dealt with situations like this, trying to make sense of it kind of from a more mind approach. And this is something that you can't make sense of, okay? So Spirit is confirming this is something that, and when I say you can't make sense of it, you're the only one able to make sense of this once you release from the mind and allow yourself to open up to Spirit in what this experience is, because I feel like it's unique to you, and this is moving you towards your purpose in life. This is allowing you to use this experience in a way that nobody else, and I say nobody else, I mean there's many of situations in which people might have experienced same things and had similar outcomes, but this is specific, unique to you. And with the music notes, I'm feeling this is something that you're being called upon specifically with your talents, with your skills, with your experience, with your connection, your unique connection to Source and Spirit, to take this and what you're going to build and develop and create as a result of this is very unique and specific to you. It's as unique as, you know, somebody releasing a song. Some songs might sound the same, but a song is released and that song is specific for that era, that singer, that period of time, that vibrational energy that that song is putting out into the world. It's like the unique fingerprint, thumbprint of that specific song. This is what's happening right now. So if you had to make mindful sense of this, it is Spirit guiding you towards this purpose, towards this quest in which you will be using this to guide others around you through your transition, where you take a painful situation, a difficult situation, a situation that is very hard, and transmute it into something that you are able to bring at a higher frequency and bless not only yourself but other people around you, to say, how did this person do this? Okay, this is something that no one else is going to be able to repeat in the exact same way, but they're able to use this as an inspiration. So you can ask an artist, you know, they are inspired by other art. Now, they won't try to reproduce the exact same song. They might sing the cover song, but there's always a uniqueness about it. So I feel like this is other people looking at you as an inspiration, and they can't quite pull off exactly what you pulled off, but they're able to pull off in their own way, getting through similar experiences here. There is a need for you, though, what you can do right here, right now, and focus on specifically is getting out of the hermit mode, still allowing yourself to receive any sort of downloads and information. And I know it's difficult to get out of your own kind of mind, but the fake it till you make it here is the moving your body physically. And I don't know about where you guys are at, but we're finally getting really nice weather here in Canada because it's our summer. So maybe you've gone through a long winter, you know, and spring might have been challenging for you to get moving, but Spirit wants you to get moving. Okay, so again, the fake it till you make it might feel odd. You might feel like, yeah, like different people deal with things in a different way. I feel like you've been in your in hiding, you've been in hermit mode, you've been reflecting, you've been in your winter, and Spirit wants you to get moving. And if nothing comes to you, that's fine, because the movement is shifting energy, and as the energy shifts, it's allowing yourself to receive downloads. It's allowing yourself to shift the energy in a positive way, that you will start to be able to make this music, this melody, this make and birth something here that is unique to you, very specific to you. Okay, so even if I try to explain what this is, I couldn't, because I mean, it hasn't been birthed yet, but it's something like that fingerprint, and it's very beautiful, and it's inspiring to other people. And I feel like through your transmuting this pain and this energy into something that is special and unique to you, it's like a snowball effect. It allows you to move forward and build momentum and really ride in your power. Yeah, I feel this very strong power coming from you. This will allow you to bring balance and more structure into your life in a way that is more attuned and aligned with your actual purpose. Because whatever's going on right now is not aligned, and it isn't emotionally bringing to you the alignment that you're needing in order to birth this and create this. So what you can do, get moving, even if it feels off, even if it's a bit at a time. And this movement, I mean, it could be yoga, it could be going for walks, it could be starting a new exercise routine. That's very basic if you're not into that, or if you are already, you know, exercising. Maybe try something different in nature. Try going for walks in nature. Try changing that up a bit, but moving your body in a different way that releases this energy. And as you move, this is also symbolizing you moving closer to your journey. You getting closer to birthing this. You getting closer to your vision, the purpose in which you're turning this as an inspiration to create and birth something here that I feel is going to give to you much, much more than you could possibly even imagine. And I feel like once you reach that state, there's almost this level to your energy that you won't ever be brought back to such a state, because of your ability to recognize this state in which you're at right now, this vibration. And once you transform this and, like I said, transmute it really into something that is so beautiful and positive, and then you start to have an understanding at a soul level, not a mind level. Because I feel like that is where there is this maybe hang up, is that you're potentially trying to make mindful sense of something here that is not quite making full sense. Okay, and I feel like your ability to do this definitely helps you, because it frees you from the state of the lower vibration or the pain. And it also not only does that, but I feel like you will get a lot of benefit and a reward from observing others in benefiting themselves, in being inspired by your growth and, yeah, your gift to the world. I feel like there is something here that you're able to provide. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's pull just a few more tarot cards here just to see if there's anything further Spirit wants to communicate. But starting with the movement, physical movement, which will lead to the actual soul movement towards your calling, towards your purpose, towards the vision quest here. I feel like you're getting attuned to what that vibration is. Spirit, anything more for beautiful pile number 1 here? Thank you so much for the beautiful, concise message for pile number 1, Spirit. We're so grateful. And one more card here. So I have my window open because it is very hot in here. All right. It's the garbage man taking out the trash. Okay. I'm seeing if I should pause this. Okay, I'm going to pause this until the garbage man is done with the garbage. Hi guys. Sorry, I said garbage man. The garbage person, the garbage people are taking out the trash. So I usually say in my reading when there's an interruption, like a phone call, or if my cat starts scratching, or a noise such as the garbage, it's always confirmation for me that we are on the right track of what it is that we are kind of picking up from spirit. So I feel like taking out the trash, the garbage truck kind of moving and releasing bit by bit, or I guess it's picking up the garbage, but bit by bit by bit moving along. The garbage symbolizing things that we're releasing. I feel like the ability to move, the ability to understand that bit by bit, you're going to be slowly moving towards what it is that you're being called towards. And it's not something that's just going to completely come overnight, but beginning with movements, small movements that turn into bigger movements and guide you towards what this is. So beautiful reading. We were going to take a look at the tarot that we were able to pull right before the garbage people. So we have death. Look at that. It's transformation. Okay. The butterfly here. The butterfly here talking about transformation, transmuting what is rot, transmuting what is old, transmuting what is painful, and now being birthed into something that is different, something that is separate from whatever it was that you've experienced. And I'm getting very similar imagery here with this scarab beetle with the wings that's on that butterfly. So very beautiful. And notice how, again, this is on her coming from her crown chakra. I think what you guys are going to be blessed with is almost like a where I'm getting very strong energy here, that if we were to ask you maybe years from now, maybe weeks from now, whenever you start to progress here, about your skill, about what it is that you were able to create here, you're going to say that it was coming through you, through another source like God. Okay, that's like when somebody creates a masterpiece, and then when, you know, the public, they say, well, how did you come up with this? And how did this person, how were they able to create this? And it's usually their answer is they're just channeling source. They're channeling a greater energy that they're able to take and birth something with that, using their talent, using their skill, using their ability to take whatever this energy, this information, this inspiration, and bring it to this 3D world. So I feel like you are getting this beautiful energy coming to you straight from source that you're able to gift. Okay, and this is something that I feel is going to help you to change change your life. It's really life changing in many, many, many ways. Okay. So let's see, we have the Six of Cups. How beautiful. This is a genuine, gentle, soulful love. Okay, this is going back to when we're children and we are very open to receiving love and giving an authentic love, following, doing what it is that we love without feeling restriction. And yeah, I feel like this is going to bring you very this is bringing you a lot closer to source, but I feel like it's also, yeah, which is also bringing you a lot closer to your authentic self, bringing you close to your inner child. Beautiful. And if a lot of you guys had a practice or something that you used to do as a child, painting, writing, playing an instrument, singing, whatever that is, and if you haven't done that in a while, Spirit is encouraging you to do that as well. even if you're not good at it, okay? Because now with the information that you are receiving, you are blessed with this time and space for you to birth something here that is absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you're not engaging in what it is that you once did before, you might want to revisit what that looks like, including moving your body. And that could just mean moving your body in doing that, right? Like if we have to paint, maybe we have to go to a studio. So we're now engaging in getting up, doing something like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, and then we have the Hangman here. This is a greater perspective. After a state of non-movement, seeing things differently. So I feel like you've been in the hermit, you've been really contemplating, you've been trying to make sense of something logically. You might have felt very weighed down by circumstances, okay? And then we see that ship here, right? And this ship is now being weighed down, being kind of anchored down. So I feel like Spirit is saying, release anything that's holding you down, that's not allowing you to move forward, so that you're able to get to your palace, able to get to your dream vision here, okay? Because your stagnancy and your inability to move is preventing you from generating what it is that is going to get you closer to your purpose here. And there is a transformation definitely underway here. And transformations aren't always fun. When we're getting rid of the rot, when we're getting rid of what doesn't serve us, when things might just be taken from us or things fall apart, it is painful, but the growth on the other end, what you're able to transmute this into is really what it's about. And sometimes it's difficult to see when we are in the weeds of the pain, when we're in the weeds of making sense of taking this negative experience and turning it into light. But I feel like that is the inspiration, that is the beauty, that is where true inspiration and beauty comes from, especially the greats, right? Like not every day is the Mona Lisa painted, not every day is something that is very unique and special that becomes a big thing made all the time. So this is like that type of a thing. It's not just, releasing another song or creating another painting. It is something here that is very unique, special, that no one else is able to reproduce, such as the Mona Lisa. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. I feel very honored that you're here watching this. I feel very blessed to be able to read your energy. I want you to know that I also feel you've gone through something here that has been very traumatic, very painful, and I have no doubt in the back of my mind that you're able to take this experience and move forward in a way that brings you closer to spirit and closer to your authentic self. It's beautiful energy that I'm feeling here. Thank you so much, you guys. I am blessed. You guys stay blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, beautiful Howlite group. If you picked this piece of Howlite, then this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to get into your reading. I asked specifically Spirit to give direction. What should you be doing right now specifically? Where should you be focused? This is like guidance from Spirit as to what you should be doing next. Okay, and we'll see how specific we can get into this. Now, these were pre-shuffled, so let's take a look at what Spirit has for you guys. Beautiful pile number 2. Consciousness with the number 17 or the number 8. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all that multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. All right, so like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, come up with something here, like an animal, an object, a color, a song, a word, whatever it may be, in order to strengthen your intuition. So if you do see something like that in this reading, it is confirmation from Spirit that this is indeed your message, okay? So that generally helps us to feel confidence in what we're hearing, and also helps strengthen the intuition. So here we have a beautiful blue color here. Absolutely beautiful, and the blue represents also throat chakra. All right, and the 8 can represent August for anybody who is resonating with the month of August, but could be the infinity sign as well. Okay, so we'll see if that comes up. Stay the course. Well, as I'm doing the infinity, stay the course. This is continuously going through. Interesting. Consciousness. Stay the course. Okay. And we have Solanio with the number 20, the inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. We have all these green candles here, and green represents the heart chakra. Skull, all these gems and jewels, pearls. Okay, beautiful. The inner temple. We have number 21, or the number 3, with guide, the illuminated path. And we have a wolf here, and then this lady is has a light beam coming from her hands. The illuminated path. Okay. We have bouquet with the number 9. Bunch of flowers. We have oak with the acorns and the oak leaf. Beautiful. We have laugh and have fun, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. With all the monks. Beautiful color red. Okay. We have Rana Rudu with loyalty and all the beautiful flowers. Kind of look like sunflowers. Yeah. Rana Rudu, loyalty, with the dog here. Very cute. Where do we put this? We'll see. We have broken and hatched with the number 72, or the number 9. And we have guardian of crystals. Wow, beautiful. And this is the equivalent of the Queen of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. More jewelry here. The crystal necklace. Okay. Now let's pull some tarot as well. We'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 3. What can pile number 3 do right now? Specifically, what can they do right now? Spirit, thank you so much. And thank you so, so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. I'm so blessed. I have this, I'm feeling that, and one more, Spirit. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. More jewelry. And we have the Sun. Oh, beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen the Sun card in this tarot deck. Interesting that we have 2. The Sun. Okay, it's giving me the same type of energy as this loyalty. Loyalty to another. The sunflowers here. Okay. The Sun. Seven of Wands. And she's carrying this candle, lighting her way, kind of like this guide card, the light in her hands to guide the way. Okay. Give me a minute just to tap into this energy, and then we will do your reading. Okay, so you have come here because there's something going on right now in which you're feeling like probably giving up, or you're not quite sure if you should maintain doing what it is that you're doing because things haven't really transpired. In fact, maybe you're experiencing more, I wanted to say negative experience, or at least whatever you're inputting into this is not resulting in a full takeaway. You feel like you're engaged in something that you're like, should I keep going? Should I just take my energy and go focus elsewhere? And you're not quite sure if you're just wasting time. You're not quite sure what's going to result of this. You're not quite sure why you're still kind of maybe investing in this area. And so you're questioning whether you should continue. You're questioning, is something even going to come out of this? And Spirit is confirming that, yes, stay the course. Okay, stay the course. Continue onwards. But in order to do this, it is going to be very challenging, because I feel like this course might break you at times, or at least you feel broken at times. And Spirit is confirming that sometimes when we experience something that breaks us, or something that is challenging, okay, break is subjective, of something that's challenging, it pushes us outside of our comfort zone in order to grow in areas in which Spirit is specifically trying to get us to maybe to see differently, to change differently. But you have way more experience in navigating through this than you feel you have. In fact, Spirit is saying you don't even really need to know or understand what this outcome completely is. But in the moment of dealing with this situation, Spirit wants you to be open to parts of this that might not seem reality. Okay, so I hope this makes sense to you guys, but it's almost like seeing the gems in something that might be a bucket of trash. Okay, that's a very extreme analogy that I'm using here, but this is what's coming to me through, coming from Spirit through me to explain this. So there could be like one diamond ring in a pile of trash. And I mean, if I dumped a pile of trash here, a bunch of whatever scraps, Kleenex, garbage, and had a diamond ring here, most people would probably go through sifting, maybe not, I don't know, finding this diamond ring, right? Not that the diamond ring is the be all end all, but there's a diamond in the rough kind of thing, right? So, but if I took you to, let's say, like a dump site where the trash, what's that called, a garbage dump, where they have all the trash, and said there's a diamond ring here, like how much would you have to sift through? Like chances are you probably would never find the ring, even if you were sifting through all of this. So you're not quite sure if you're digging through a little mound of trash here, little mound, a manageable mound, or are you sifting through a garbage site dump looking for this diamond ring? Now, this diamond ring can symbolize anything, okay? It doesn't have to be something materialistic, but I feel like it is something, someone, it is a 3D type of a possession that you can touch and feel. it's going to result in something that you're able to touch and feel and call something. You're able to put it in space. Okay. It's not like somebody who, yeah, I want to be a better painter. Yes, that does equate to something. It's an ability to paint, but the end result of that would be making a masterpiece or a painting that you could then sell or give, but it's in your hand. So it's kind of like that. Like, you're investing in an area that I don't feel like you've been able to put your painting together to give or to sell or to hold and see. You're kind of engaged in it, but you're sifting through the trash. You're still not finding the ring. You're still kind of in that state. And now you are like, is there even a ring here? Is this amount of trash, or is this, like I said, a garbage site full of trash and I'll never find that ring? Or is it even worth my energy and time? Because I feel like you know that there is something there, which is why you've invested. And you don't want to break yourself over it. Like, you don't want to be, you know, let's say you're searching through this garbage site starting in your early teens, and then you're 90 years old and you're still sifting through that, because by the time you find it, you're like, what was it even kind of worth? So Spirit is confirming here that stay the course. You are able to manage through this experience, because it is not it's not something that you cannot handle. But in order to get you through this, you have to almost envision more of the benefits that might seem like you have to tap into other realities or other dimensions in order to make this become a reality. Okay, so it sounds a little bit you know, like somebody who is in a tough situation and they want to watch funny movies and they want to go out and enjoy themselves, and people are like, well, you have whatever, this like incurable disease, like, why are you not researching or going and putting your energy in that whole thing? And you're like, I just want to laugh, have fun, and enjoy myself. So it's guiding you towards the experience, and in the experience you're able to then find that thing that you're trying to invest in. Okay, because through laughter maybe someone is able to heal themselves. Okay, that's kind of the analogy I'm getting from Spirit. It's like being able to do something in this experience that might seem like it's not helping or counterproductive, or it might seem like you're avoiding or not really dealing with it in a way that's direct. But yes, you are dealing in it in a way, because your energy shift, your ability to laugh in the moment, enjoy yourself in the moment. And it doesn't mean like if you're going through something painful here to laugh it off and pretend like it doesn't exist. But let's say if you are going through something and you want to do something that is not related to this in order to experience joy, do that, because it will help you to gain a better perspective in the situation that you're dealing with here. Okay, now this does not have to do with dealing with a toxic situation, putting up with somebody else's behavior that is hurtful in a way that is not in our highest good or in their highest good. Okay, but it is saying sometimes we have to deal with situations in which we don't understand people, and where their intentions are not out of a hurtful place, and they might have the best intentions for us, but they might be dealing with situations in a way that is painful to us, or that we don't understand, or that we don't see quite yet, right? So here it is emphasizing your life lesson here is through this experience, through this growth, and through this growth you will be able to box whatever this is, touch whatever this is, capture this thing, find the ring in the pile of trash, because there is this strength about you, and there's this ability for you to really be extra resilient in dealing and managing through something just through intuition. See how her eyes are, they look kind of closed here, but she's guiding herself with her hand. It's like the illuminated path. I feel like the path is being illuminated for you, and your ability to just endure and have strength to, you know, when it is challenging, to be able to stay the course, committed, focus on areas here that bring you more joy. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So our reality, you know, is exactly what we make of it. Okay. I mean, one person might see one thing and another person sees that and sees something completely different. Okay. So however you choose to see this situation is what is going to become the reality. So if you see something as very challenging, difficult, and never ending, then that becomes more of a challenge to deal with. But if we see something as there is an end in sight, and I'm able to navigate through, and I'm strong enough, and in the meantime I will do I will instill positivity in other areas where I can. By the time you know it, you have uncovered the treasure trove, the abundance, and there is a lot of abundance coming your way. Okay. I feel like there is also something here about you being very practical, very grounded, very earthly, and your ability to do something with your hands is coming through very, very strong here. So for some of you guys, it could be, I've felt this energy before, like putting jewelry together. I love jewelry, by the way, so can kind of resonate with this whole thing. But it doesn't have to be something tangible like that, you know, or it could certainly be, if you're a tarot reader, using your hands, healing people with your hands, like something that you might have wanted to pursue. And I feel like there is something here that you're trying to gain something that will allow you to confirm that it's worthwhile, or that you see the fruits of your labor. Spirit definitely wants you to remain loyal to what it is that you're doing, remain loyal to yourself while you're doing it. Don't compromise your value, but stay very firm. And you are very resilient, and you can get through this even with her eyes being closed. She has an innate ability to still be guided using what she knows to be true to get there. Okay. And this will allow, like I said, for that spiritual growth, for you to deal with shadow sides of yourself that maybe still exist, and transmute this into a different type of an energy. And I feel like maybe there's multiple things coming at you here, but you're able to get through this. And the joy on the other end is, I can't even express to you how much joy and love, and I feel certainty once you get to that there is no doubt in your mind that, yes, I'm so happy that I was able to prosper, that I was able to continue, I was able to be loyal to this and invest my time despite how challenging, or despite when the odds were against me, or some days where I felt like it was just, what's it even worth? Okay. And I feel like along the way, you will be gifted stuff. I feel like Spirit is dropping gems along the way here, through other people, assisting, through the right tool at the right time, through little bits of inspiration that come to you as a thought, as a dream, as a guide, in order for you to use that, trust yourself when you have something come to you, that there's a reason why. And I feel like these times, or these bits and people and helpful gems along the way that you're picking up, is generally when you're vibrating on a higher state. Okay, when things are good, when you can maybe be more gentle about the situation and yourself, and enjoy what's going on in the moment and around you, and shift your energy. I feel like these gems, these hits of intuition, come to you, and it makes this journey a lot easier because your mind is open to seeing, picking this up, utilizing this at the right time, and it kind of flows a lot better. I feel like there's an illuminated path in front of you because of you being able to use that piece of information as a guide and as strength to carry on and carry forward. So absolutely beautiful. I love this energy. What can you do next is whatever situation that came to mind that I was talking about that you felt like giving up, it's saying keep going down that path doing what you're doing. And if you're like, well, I don't really know what it is I'm doing, you're getting through it by doing exactly what you're doing. If anything, you could tweak and shift yourself to enjoyment more, right? And in having the confidence to know you can guide yourself through this. And then that other state of consciousness, which is, you know, where you're perceiving something differently in order for you to make it become a reality, will help instilling positivity where maybe there is, you know, something that doesn't appear to be so positive. Will help you to navigate through that and get through the other side where there is absolute beauty and joy. Okay. Let me pull some more and see if Spirit wants to give any more information for beautiful pile number 2. Thank you so much, Spirit. That's a beautiful message for pile number 2. Is there anything further to communicate for beautiful pile number 2, what they should do right now? Oh, that one's actually wanting to come out. Anything further for beautiful pile number 2, Spirit? Oh, I do feel, oh, wow, okay, quite a bit. We have the Devil. We have, I don't know if YouTube's going to not like this card all that much. Okay, the Devil. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have Judgment. Wow, this is exactly the energy. I love when Spirit can come through. Okay, so it's exactly that. We have an experience that you're having here. And it feels like with the Devil here, the Devil can talk about us being bound to a situation or feel stuck in a situation and we're not quite sure. And even the Four of Pentacles is being stuck or held back because we might fear of loss or losing something. There's a fear of loss. There's the attitude that I need to guard and hang on and I need to keep close this because I may experience a loss. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to recognize that wherever you are experiencing a type of energy that is coming from a place of loss, or that you're feeling in a way that you have to do something, you have to go in a certain direction, but it's not feeling good in your heart, and it's making you feel in a way that does not feel right. It doesn't feel aligned. Spirit is calling you to release that pain, release whatever it is by focusing in on the positive side, because there might be a tendency to see, you know, what it is that we're losing, to see what it is that the loss is, to focus on not seeing the diamond ring, but looking at the trash and then feeling really crappy about it, okay? But Spirit is saying, shift the energy, shift the focus. If you need to let go and say, I don't see this trash because I am looking for the ring, although the trash is still there, you are now releasing that devil energy by shifting your focus, your perception. And what this does is it allows you to experience a 9 of Cups. This is your ultimate fulfillment, okay? This will allow you to find that ring. This will allow you to, hopefully you guys are following with my analogy, but it's when you release the devil energy, when you are no longer fearing the loss, when you are no longer held to a mindset of seeing something in a way that is going to forever keep manifesting and producing the same results. There is this beautiful energy coming in of you getting exactly what it is that you deserve. Okay, so it's like if you spent, you know, an hour sifting through trash in order to find the diamond ring while you're singing songs and doing it as a pleasurable thing, not that you have to, not that you fear someone else is going to get to this ring, not that you're doing it out of this, you know, out of this loss feeling. And I keep using that as an analogy, so I hope you can use that in your example. But if you're singing, if you're recognizing that eventually you're getting this beautiful 9 of Cups, then Spirit gifts to you exactly that of which you deserve. This judgment is getting what we deserve, coming into judgment, and there is a point where all that trash is now cleaned up and there is the ring exposed, and you get exactly what it was that you deserve for investing your beautiful energy, your time, being loyal, being dedicated, seeing things different. But if you're always focused on what wasn't working, or focused on the pain of it, or focused and held and bound to that mindset or that type of a way to get through it, you're constantly going to say, should I give up? Is this something even worth it? I'm feeling a lot of pain. I don't see the end in sight, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things coming your way in way of gems, gifts, people, situations that will inspire you to stay strong, that will allow you an opportunity to maybe detach from this, to have fun, in order for you to then come back and come in even stronger. But your loyalty to what this is what's actually going to allow you to get your emotional fulfillment here, exactly what you deserve, and that you are strong enough to, and mentally strong enough to get through this, okay? But the broken and hatched, this is like sometimes experiencing something that doesn't feel good, will allow us to transform into something much greater than that. But if we think of it as that's all we see in the pain, and it's not that we're deflecting and not feeling the pain, it's like recognizing the pain is there, but also recognizing as pain is there, joy is also there, right? Joy exists, and so does pain. So I feel like it's really shifting the perspective when times might get hard. But the main message here is stay the course. That no, you're not wasting your time. Be loyal, be dedicated. You do have that inner guidance. You will be guided by dreams, people, situations. Allow yourself to lighten up in areas where maybe you're seeing something fixed, and it will help you to navigate through this. And if you are using your hands, this is something that I feel is therapeutic, helpful, and it is something that will allow you to get through maybe some of the challenges here. Okay, very beautiful energy, you guys. I hope this helped you guys, and if you're drawn to another pile, visit me there. If not, I will see you soon. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked the Shungite wand, then pile number 3, this is your beautiful reading. Can't wait to get into it. Beautiful messages for 1 and 2, and I can't wait to see what is Spirit wanting you to do next. What are you supposed to do? This is guidance from Spirit as to where you could maybe shift your focus, and yeah, I'm super excited to get into it. So I did ask Spirit when I pre-shuffle these cards to be very clear, so we have a good understanding of what practically can you do next. What are you supposed to do? So let's see if we can get into what that is. So we have 35, perception. That's also the number 8. Okay, perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Interesting, because number 2 is a little bit about perception as well. So if you guys were guided towards 2, there could be a message in there for you. And I did state at the beginning of this video, if you skip through, choose an item, an animal, an object, a color, a word, a verse, a song, whatever it might be that intuitively you want to use as confirmation from spirit that you might see in this reading. Okay, this is a way to help strengthen your own intuition and use as confirmation that indeed this is your pile. Okay, so here we have beautiful greens and blues, perception with the number 35 or the number 8, and then we have you can build any kind of life you want with a ship, and then a guitar, and a lot of abstract type art here. Beautiful. A lighthouse. And a ladder. Okay. This is kind of reminding me of a curtain at a theater. Like a drop curtain. Okay. You can build any kind of life you want. Perception. Beautiful. Alcyone, number 9, Ecopius the seer, visionary. I chart the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic. I chart the stars, signs, and symbols. Visionary, perception, visionary. Okay, very beautiful here. A lot of blue, giving me throat chakra type energy. A crow. Very handsome man here wearing an earring. Very interesting. All right. We have the number 36 and the number 9. And it says duality. Many meanings, misunderstanding. Many meanings. Perception. Okay. We have the stork with the number 17. I'll put that right there. We have salamander. Look at the red in her dress, and then the salamander. Beautiful reds. And then the red in the boat there as well. And red always gives me fire type energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy coming through. Beautiful. We got get into nature with coexistence, gather, limit, waste. And we have E10 with seduction. This is like the devil energy in the tarot. Interesting. E10, seduction. Okay. And we have the number 6 here, party leader. It's giving me that stage thing again. Like I said, the drop curtain here. This is kind of like audience, someone on stage. Interesting. All right. And then we have Cinderella. Beautiful. Cinderella. Now, you're getting some intuitive hits here. So let's pull some tarot and see what else comes up, and then we will get into your reading. Spirit, thank you so much for the concise message here for pile number 3. Can we ask, please, what do they do next? What should they do? What should they focus on? Clear and concise. And thank you so much, beautiful pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. What more, spirits? All right. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands. And we also have the Two of Cups. Oh, beautiful. I'm feeling here an energy of you being a star and you questioning and you downplaying and maybe not even stepping forward because you might feel there is competition, or you might feel like, what if you can't pull it off? Okay, now a star, I mean, it could be as literal as going on stage and performing, or pulling something off that is in your heart of that you are dreaming of pulling off. That is you wanting and feeling like it would bring you fulfillment. But instead of putting your mind there, you shift your energy into, well, this might not happen for me. There's all these things against it. There might be a lot of competition. Maybe I'm not as good as maybe I should be to accomplish this. And Spirit is saying you are an absolute star, okay? And if you're downplaying yourself to put yourself underneath someone, behind someone, if you are telling yourself that you're not good enough, or if you're saying after everyone else is kind of taken care of, then I might step into what this is. Spirit is saying you are supposed to act right now. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? Well, Spirit wants you, number one, to believe. And I mean, it's easier said than done to just start believing in something, but take this as confirmation from Spirit that will help you to get closer to believing in yourself, that you can definitely have this dream and coexist with whatever else is also going on. So I feel like there is something that contradicts, or something that is around your energy that you're saying, because of this, I can't experience my full potential here. So what's the point? Why even try? Or because of this, therefore my dream won't happen in the way that I want. But I feel you're really being pulled towards what this is. This is like your calling. This is your vision. This is something that brings you happiness to your heart. But you feel like there's like it's a challenge to get there. So I feel like instead of even just facing the challenge, it's easier to just allow others to either partake in what's yours or just watch from the sidelines. But Spirit wants you to tweak how you're seeing this and see what you're seeing in others' ability to pull it off is in you as well. And by eliminating any sort of negative vibration that you might have of yourself or your ability, by eliminating that, you move closer towards attaining what it is that you want. Okay, and I feel like you're really pulled, very much drawn towards whatever this is. This could, like I said, be something as literal as getting up on stage and performing, to having an experience, partnership with somebody here that you are being drawn towards, that you're really passionately drawn towards. It's kind of capturing your mind space. And, like Cinderella, in the story of Cinderella, she is told that she is not good enough and she has to clean and cook for others. And I mean, everyone else, her sisters, were able to go to the ball and enjoy themselves, and she thought she could never be one to enjoy the ball, or that she wasn't good enough or prepared or had what it takes, okay, to go enjoy herself. So it was kind of like a dream of hers, but she was able through magic to allow herself to accept what was being gifted to her in order for her to go to the ball, and then the rest is kind of history, to meet Prince Charming, so on and so forth. So I feel like what she did, though, she was able to use nature, right? The birds, and I think the tree, which represents her, the passing of her mother or whatever, that her father gave her a stick from a tree that she was able to plant, symbolizing the grave of her mother. And out of that, the fairy godmother was able to bring in this magic into her life to make it happen. So I feel like there is something about you being able to be receptive to maybe a source that you're not necessarily thinking you'd get what it is that you need, the soul food, in order for it to give you the magic that you need to make it. Because I feel like whatever the situation is, I don't feel like you're crazy. I feel like there probably is competition. I feel like there probably is a level of, how could I make this happen? This is like pie in the sky type things. But I feel like Spirit is confirming here with the perception that you really are able to build the kind of life you want. You're the visionary. You're the one who charts the stars, the signs, the symbols, in order for you to take this and craft the magic, okay? The magic to make this happen. The magic that allows you to go to the ball, to perform, to really lean into what you're being pulled towards here with this seduction. I feel like allowing this to fuel you to move forward will keep guiding you towards what you're supposed to be doing here, okay? And this many meanings, misunderstanding, duality, I feel like there's, yes, the challenge exists, but so does magic, and so does allowing yourself to accept another side of this that you probably just shut down, because it's easier to say, I can't do this because of this. It's like, yes, this exists, but trying to be open to allowing the magic of what Spirit wants to gift to you in order to make this happen. Because I feel like part of you might be shutting this down, or not allowing yourself to receive and see. And I feel this is coming at you, okay? And I feel like this has been coming at you in multiple ways, but I feel like you're not seeing it, or you're not receiving it, or you're not open to it. So if there's people coming in to communicate to you, you are not quite acting on it, or people are coming to deliver something that you can utilize to move forward, it's like you won't accept it or take it. And not that you don't want it, but then you could still cling on to the thought that you're missing such and such, therefore you can't progress here. But if you receive all these people, these gifts from the universe, these pieces of information that are coming to you in order to help you put the magic and the pieces together, I think it's going to grow into something that will open the door for you to finally be able to move forward in confidence, despite there being challenges, despite there being competition, despite there being hiccups. But this magic allows you to outshine and really celebrate this desire of yours, this passion of yours, this creation, this connection, this this beautiful dream come true. Because I really feel like this is a dream come true for you, that you would envision for yourself, that you really want for yourself, but you're keeping it kind of as a vision, and you're not really utilizing what's being given to you to help build that confidence, build that ladder, in order for you to really ascend. And I think that maybe you're using this as a guiding light in your life right now. This is something that gets you up in the morning. This is something that keeps you going. This is something that gives you hope. And maybe you've been keeping it in the closet, so to speak, behind the curtain, utilizing this as hope for future. But Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be a dream. It does not have to be something that is distant and far, far away. This is something that you're able to experience. And I feel like this is something not only are you able to experience, you are destined to experience this in the most beautiful way. And it's an absolute gift. And I feel like you're being held back potentially by what it is that you're not wanting to open up to, you're not wanting to see, you're not wanting to act. You're maybe seeing, because this is true, therefore that means this has to stay this way. And two things could be true at the same time, and one thing can have many meanings. And this is what's causing the misunderstanding, right? It's like, I don't know, I'll use an example. Like, in order for me to be a success and for people to be interested in what it is that I have to say, I have to be good looking and talented, right? Because I mean, that could be definitely a conception out there, a perception, or a way of people stereotyping maybe what success is. But I mean, there's a lot of people who are drawn to energies that other people might find are attractive and other people don't. And talent is subjective, right? Like, I'm sure a lot of people would say, you know, doing XYZ isn't a talent, where someone else would say, hey, that is quite the talent because I'm not able to do what that is. Or you get the point, right? So I feel like there's a hanging on to something that is limiting you in this dream, in this desire to move forward with the part. And I feel like you know what this is, because I feel you daydream about this. I feel you focus on this. I feel like it's your lighthouse. I feel like it's your guiding thing. I also feel like it gives you purpose. I feel like it gives you something to speak about, although whether you are speaking about it or not, I feel like there is a calling here to speak in your truth. I feel like there's a calling here to really allow yourself to unleash your desire, your passion, to move towards this and acknowledge that yes, there's competition, and you're able to manage and handle this, because many things can kind of happen, or many things could exist at once, but your dream could still happen despite this reality. Okay, and I do feel like you feel this is magic, but I feel like the magic here is in how you take what comes towards you in order to build that ladder for you to really receive this blessing from God, this blessing from Spirit. This is a blessing for you, and you're able to definitely open yourself up to this, and only you could really do that. Only you could really see that. Okay, so let's pull couple more cards here to see if there's anything else Spirit wants to communicate in this that's going to help you. Beautiful pile number 3. This is a beautiful reading. Spirit, for pile number 3, can we get a little bit more? Anything else that they can know to help them in guiding them towards what they're supposed to do? Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, allow yourself to be open to the messages, the gifts, the people who are trying to bring in a bunch of things that will allow you to build that ladder towards this. Okay, I feel like stars are aligning for you, and all you really need to do is act. So I mean, what are you supposed to do next? I feel like doing next is shifting your perception and allowing yourself to believe that you are able to get your dream come true, your vision, your what it is that you want. You're slowly going to build that, okay? It's not something that overnight you become that success, or you are now in the situation that you're envisioning, but you have to be working towards that, utilizing what's coming towards you. This is the magic that creates this situation in your life. Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady progress wins the race. Being dedicated, committed, but moving through something. And maybe you don't want the long journey. You know, I don't know that you don't want it, but maybe you don't recognize that it is a lengthy journey. But the journey consists of small steps. The journey consists of always moving forward, no matter how slow. There has to be progress. There can't be just daydreaming. There can't be just envisioning and sitting Two of Swords. Has to be some movement, okay? And it does start with you first believing that how you see it is what's going to shape that reality. Three of Cups, this is beautiful. This is celebrations. This is joy. This is coming together. This is giving me this party leader, okay? Utilizing our friends or family, things that allow us to be open to receiving happiness will help you to move towards that dream, that vision. Nine of Swords, this is that anxiety around the competition, perception, how we're seeing things is going to really impact the reality of the situation. Okay, if we're seeing the negativity or that something can't happen, we start to build anxiety around it and we start to believe that can't happen. But Spirit wants to put a heavy emphasis here on the future. The Three of Wands is everything that we do, bit by bit by bit by bit by bit, at a certain point, our ships are going to come in. At a certain point, all the planning, the progress, the little things that we do on a day in, day out basis is going to be the big picture of what actually happens for our future. We're laying the groundwork for our future. Okay, the threes are definitely an ability to open up to others to help us get through. So you don't need to do it on your own. There's people around you. There is at least one person around you that can help this come through. But if you shut them out, or if you're not able to work with another, it becomes difficult for you to build this, okay? So this is giving me the same energy here, which is this slow progress, but there's movement. There has to be an active investment in moving towards that goal, but you probably haven't because maybe you're thinking, like I said, that it's not for you because of another thing that's existing that is contradicting you obtaining this. Something that's going on that you're telling yourself because of this, therefore I can't have that. So you haven't moved towards it. You haven't made these steps towards it. And this is a misunderstanding, a misconception, because yes, that challenge exists, that competition exists, that obstacle exists, but all these other things exist at the same time. And taking what we can in order to build that ladder, like I said, will allow us to move forward with steady, dedicated progress towards our ships coming in. And once your ships come in, it takes you to that beautiful, magical journey, that place where you're being called upon, where you're really passionate about. It's an absolute beautiful energy here, you guys. Don't get stuck in your anxiety. Don't get stuck in negative processing of seeing the negative or what's not working. Try to see the beauty. Open yourself up to what's coming in, what's being gifted to you, what celebrations you can actually enjoy out of the situation throughout your journey and your process in getting there, because there's going to be wins along the way. Celebrate those wins. Celebrate the little wins, okay? You might not be quite on stage yet or at your destination, but there's going to be so many wins along the way that's going to feed your soul. It's going to be that lighthouse to keep you going, okay? It's going to be the stepping stones that are going to help you, or like I said, that ladder that's going to help you ascend. So just a shift in perception. Anyway, this is beautiful energy, you guys. I have all the faith in the world that you guys are able to pull this off. I have a feeling you guys are the best candidate for this, okay? More than you think. I'm really feeling you are the chosen one for this. It is destined for you, and you're being called to do this, okay? So I love you guys very much. Bless you guys. Thank you. If you're drawn to another pile, visit me there. If not, I will see you soon. Bye.